Okay, we're back with some more World of Outlaws. Last time we left off, we ran the UMP Modifieds at Prairie View, a very tough indoor track. We actually finished third, got lucky with some cautions there. And then we also ran the street stocks at the I-84 Speedway, which is coming up next in the UMP Modified schedule. And we got fourth at that track. Very big track, 30 laps there was pretty long. But the UMP Modifieds being a bit faster, the race should go quicker as well. But we have $83,000. I think we're going to jump back into the Pro Late model and upgrade the engine before we take it to I-55 Speedway, my local track, for my first race there. We're going to go ahead and buy this for $68,000. We can't afford any of the secondary upgrades there, but we have $14,000 left. I don't think we can do anything else really except repair. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And hopefully that makes us a little bit more competitive. We're still only 75% car performance, but we've been doing okay in a few of these races. Most of them have been around 20th place or worse, but we did have 11th and 12th and then a 10th right there. 14th isn't that bad at Elm Creek, but curious to see how we're going to do here at I-55. I think it'll be fun. Very close to my where I'm located, so this is cool being able to race here. 12:05 is the goal time. Let's see if we can go out there and beat that. Imagine you're going to want to run the top. We'll see. Do I even need to lift? That's a question. Maybe a little lift, not much. It's going to be a fun track. I like the inside and outside walls. Very narrow. There's a 12.2. Let's try and run the bottom. Yeah, it didn't feel bad. Not terrible there. There's another 12.2. We ran the top in 1 and 2 that time. Let's try bottom in both corners. Kind of grab the wall a little bit. We can go down there and make passes, I think. About 0.2 slower, but we beat the goal time there. Got about $400. That'll help. I'm just going to leave the setup as is. Feels fine. Go on to qualifying. This is a really cool track. First lap, and that's going to be a useless one. Drag the wall all the way down the straightaway, or the corner, I mean. Try and get a good run to the line here. Not going to beat the goal. And we tapped the wall again, but at least that wasn't as bad. Maybe a little lift on entry is necessary. Alright, we beat it that time at 12.19. That's our best lap yet, so 16th. Not terrible. Starting fourth in Heat 1. There's another $400 in the bank. Top 4 advance. We are starting fourth on the outside. Let's see if we can make up some ground. I'm very curious to see how this engine is going to do here. It's not going to make as big of a difference at these shorter tracks, but the big ones, I think it's definitely going to help us. And Majulis sneaks around us on the bottom. We are not in transfer position anymore. And 22 is slow up on the outside. Whoops. Alright, we're going to have to figure out a way to get around these guys. I think we're faster than the 22 and Majulis, but are we going to be able to get around them? We need to. Yeah, go to the bottom. We got 7 laps, not long for a track this size. I think we're going to be able to do it though. On his outside, yeah, we got a big run. Back in transfer spot. Majulis running the bottom as well. Almost get a run to his outside. Oh my gosh, he just clobbered him. Holy cow. He just took him out on entry there. Jeez. That was interesting. Didn't expect to see that. Just flat wrecked him. See if the 22 gets into the A main from that. Alright, we get a decent restart for once, actually. Trying to do a slider. Here comes Majulis to take that spot back. I need to get back to the top line. We do. Oh, but the 22 is still there. Oh, and Majulis stops in front of me. Gosh dang it. We got to get back to transfer. The 22 just took off. All right, big run here. He just wrecked another guy. Holy cow, this guy is just plowing his way through the field. What is going on? That guy is not making any friends out here. Holy cow. I'm struggling on these short runs. I'm giving up all the position. And I need to be trying to transfer here. We're not in transfer position, really. And there's only 2 to go, white flag. And this guy stops in front of me. Try and keep the momentum up. We might just barely beat him. We'll go down and protect the bottom. Oh, it's going to be so close. Oh, we just beat him. Holy cow, that was very close. That was exciting. That was probably the most exciting heat race we've ever had. That's cool. All right. We made it to the A. Barely. All right. How many laps are we doing? I don't even know. I think 16th might be our best starting position we've ever had in the Pro Late models. And we're going to be really stuck in traffic here for a bit. 40 laps. That's a nice number for a track this size. They're 3 wide there. I'm just falling back here early on. I'm having trouble getting around some people. Try and go to the outside. I gotta stop, and they're slamming into each other off the corner. We're 3 wide for like 2 rows. Majulis is slow in the center. Alright, top is open here. Hernandez. I had to go kind of bottom there. We're 3 wide. Oh, I just cleared Hernandez. Did not expect to be able to do that. The way these corners are, they like run the bottom, but then they slide right up in front of you on exit if you're on the top side. Jeff here and the Shane Payton in the 88. We're actually up to 13th now. Amazingly. Get on his inside. Slider, kind of. Make that pass work. Slider on Jeff. Make that pass work. Crossover from the 88. But we're going to clear him, I think, again on the outside. This has been an awesome racing at this track. I'm loving this. Sullenberger up there in 10th. We're almost top 10 now. Let's see if we can catch any of these guys. This has been super fun. I think we are catching those guys up front too, that group of 4 cars right there, and they're hitting each other off the corner. Very cool. I'm catching Sullenberger as well. Getting to his inside almost. Slider on him. He's still on our outside. We hit him, but we're okay. I feel like I can run any line here and be kind of competitive, which is awesome. Get a good drive off the corner. We make more contact. Slider line. Oh, we didn't clear him, but now we did. We are in 10th. This might be our best finish ever. Can we hang on to it? 27 laps to go. We are pulling away from everybody behind us. Watkins going to the bottom side along with everybody else. Oh, get off the wall though. That's not a good way to catch anybody. I think if we just settle back in, get our momentum back up, we can catch up to 9th place. Kind of running a diamond line. I'm kind of entering hard, sliding up a bit, and then turning down a bit off the corner. Seems to be working okay. We're going to be coming up on lap traffic soon. The leader is very close behind us already. We're still not that fast compared to those really quick guys. But we're getting better. Which is awesome because this car makes the most money for whatever reason. For whatever reason. '25th place right here in front of us, as well as a couple other lap cars. We're nearly plowing the wall hard. Cross over 25th here. There's 24th as well. We entered the bottom way too hard, but 9th place is right in front of us. Whoops. Stayed a little too high on exit there, got nervous. This guy's gonna run the bottom, but he's gonna slide up in front of us on exit, and that's the leader. Shoving us out of the way, Tyler Hudson. We'll shove him out of the way. He doesn't need to lap us. He can stay back there. Big traffic jam ahead. There's 9th place still. They're getting slowed up pretty bad. With all that traffic. "15 laps to go. There's a new leader behind me. We're not going to give room. We got our own race to run. I don't want to put a lap down and get trapped. When 9th place is not that far ahead, 1.3 seconds, we get stuck on the 80 car there briefly, and that's going to get the leader by us. Because this guy won't get out of my way. And they're all slow off the corner. Oh my gosh, we are 4 wide. Oh my. Hopefully he gets up there and laps a couple people, so if the caution does come out, we can move forward still. Ooh, nearly got turned there. Just 11 more laps. I don't know if we can catch anybody else anyway, but 10th place I think will be our best finish ever in this car. This has been super fun close quarters racing here at this track though. I love I-55. Peevely. Oh, and there's a caution, and we're going to get trapped a lap down. As the first car lapped down. Of course, always happens. Every single time we get lapped, immediately they wreck, and now we can't move forward at all. So frustrating. But now we just got to try and hold off everyone behind us, because all we can do is lose positions now. And there's a lost position. And he is just shot out of a cannon all of a sudden. So now we're in 11th. Man, that is so frustrating. This guy's just blocking my line and wrecking himself across my nose. He did that himself. I thought he was going to the top, and then he just chopped my nose. Oh man, can we get back to 10th at least, please? Why'd the caution have to come out right when they lap me every single time? Man, these guys are just flying up the inside on these restarts. I don't understand where they're getting all this speed. Now we're in 13th. These cautions just continue to ruin my races. The last one was my fault, but the first one was not. And freaking the 99 car up in 10th is just flying by everyone in front of him and slamming into people. Only 2 left now. That's the guy right there. Coming to the white flag. Are we going to be fast enough to get back by him? Nope, because we were a lap down. Never mind. Gosh dang it. I wanted 10th. Stupid caution had to come out at the absolute worst time, like it always does. Oh, that was a fun race, though. Let's find us a good picture of this race. Very close quarters. That's probably good. About like that. Unless we can find a TV camera that works okay. Let's do one more look. Oh yeah. Like that or that. We just had a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Any of those will be good. Alright, we get 11th. Let's see how much money we get from that. It moves us up to 16th overall. 15,000 for 11th. We get 10,000 for the sponsor. And that's an easy 27,000. Pretty good. Very cool. That's all 3 of our sponsor goals complete. We're back up to 42,000. We can upgrade the engine some more and repair everything. And now we can, I did not cause anything. You're lying.
I don't know what you're doing out there.
We already got that. I did not cause anything. That was all them. Sugarbush. That'll be a fun one, I think. I don't know if we've raced there yet. Can we take a top 15? I don't think so. Well, it's for one race, though. Let's try it. Just one race at Sugarbush, but we'll do that next time. Now we're going to hop back into the UMP Modified and run I-84. Repair all the parts. Can we upgrade this car at all? We haven't bought any upgrades for this thing in a long time. 56,000 for the engine. I think we want to get the engine on everything. So let's keep saving up until we can do that. It seems to be the most important upgrade. I'm just going to hop right in. Plus, we're already pretty competitive in the UMP. Just off the bat. Alright. Big track. But this car is faster than the street stock, so yeah, this thing's flying. 22-second lap. It's pulling massively to the left down the straightaway, but you'd expect that, I guess. I cannot keep this thing steady. I think the top line will be the quickest, but I don't know if I can hit it very good with this car. We do not get the goal. Let's try one more. We're not going to get it with this line. We need to be right up there. That is going to be so tough to hit consistently. That was better, I guess. And the exact same time. We're just going to jump into qualifying. It's only 35 bucks. I'm not going to get very... I'm going to change that to tighten it up a lot, but I'm not going to get very much better. Whoops, no, I want to go to qualifying. Just hop right into qualifying. I don't care about practice. We're pretty far off the goal time. tighten the car up. I want to keep it as straight as possible. It was very hard to keep the car straight with the previous setup. This track is just so massive, you want to keep up the momentum as best you can. Wandering down the straight. That's not a very good corner, didn't feel like. I think we're going to struggle in this one. We'll see. Too low on exit though. 22.2. This isn't going to be any better. It's just a very difficult car track combo. Almost 140 entering the corner. Pretty crazy. .22.2, that's an 18th starting spot. That's okay though. Starting 5th in Heat 2. We struggled a bit there. Top 5 advanced though. Let's see if we can just hang on to it. Whoops. This thing is just not staying straight. I cannot keep this car steady. Those guys are just taking off. This would have been prime candidate for an engine upgrade for racing here. I mean, it's all about your power. Those guys are just taking off, but we are in transfer spot. That guy's trying to get on our inside. Oh, the guy in 4th up there is kind of falling off that front pack. Don't hit the wall. It's much harder to hit the line at the top side with this car than it was the street stock. Just because it wants to pitch so much into the corner, and any slight overcorrection is just going to put me straight into the wall. 5 to go. We are not going to catch 4th place, but we are in transfer spot. About a 2nd behind us for 6th, which is good. Okay, not too bad. Trying to keep it nice and straight. We're not going to catch the guy. Well, if he goes to the bottom, he might. I'm not sure. I just can't keep it. I'm just too afraid of getting it in the wall. If I get it in the wall, we're losing a ton of ground. So I'm kind of letting the car drift down, even though I don't want to or need to. 2 laps to go. And that's what I was afraid of. We lost a ton of time right there. But we weren't going to catch him anyway. White flag. And transfer right to the A main, which will help speed this whole process up since this track is massive. If I had to run a B main or anything else, would have really taken up a bunch of time. But that's okay. We got 5th. Let's go see what we can do. Starting 18th. Not sure we're going to be able to do much. Getting up to speed. We got 30 laps here, I think. Yep. Same as it was with the street stock. There's Holcomb. go right around his outside, I guess, and get on the outside of Strickler. Almost. Had to do a little lift on entry, or I thought I was going to get too sideways. Alright, we've already gained a couple positions. Did not mean to go to the bottom there and shove him out of line, but that's where the car went. 24 just shoved that guy into the wall, so we make that pass and somehow pass the 24 as well. I don't know how we did that. Maybe we should be running the bottom. I don't think so. I don't know. We're up to 14th though. Almost up to 13th. We're surprisingly a little bit quicker than I expected, but still not quite as quick as we had been in previous races with this car. Just because this track is... Bigger tracks you need a better car for before you can be very competitive. And we don't have too many upgrades for this. Okay, we just passed that guy for 13th. And this guy on our inside is sending it. We should be able to clear him though. Maybe. Off the top side. No, he gets a very good run down the straightaway. Now we'll clear him. Steffen's in 12th. A couple people racing there. Up in front of him, about a second away from us, half a second from him. Just trying to be smooth. Pulling away from the other guy. We're getting into the side of this guy. I'm not trying to. Well, we caught him way quicker than I expected. Thankfully, that didn't cause a caution. Alright. Settle back in here. We let those guys catch us with our antics up there. If we run the top, we are faster. That's good. Okay. Feel like we can catch Steffens eventually. It's like they slow down and then they get a big burst of speed for a little bit. And then they're going to slow down again. I don't know. The guy behind me was falling back and then he caught us a bit and now he's falling back again. Kind of weird. We haven't really got closer to Steffens either. Past few laps. But then that one corner he just stopped in front of us basically. Leader is about half a lap ahead. I imagine he will lap us before we get to the end. Probably lap us right when right before a caution comes out, like always happens. Yeah, Steffens is pulling away now. I think we are a 13th place car today, unless we put it in the wall or do something else stupid to lose some positions. If we get restarts from cautions, we'll probably lose positions as well. We tend to be terrible at those, no matter what the track is. Whoops, almost put it in the wall. We cannot just check out from this guy behind us. He's staying about 0.8, 0.7. as we smack the wall and he gets to 0.5. He had a really bad exit there, though. Well, maybe not. Almost halfway, thank goodness. Very tough when you can't make any forward progress. And this track is so big, everyone gets spread out pretty immediately. I feel like if we did get a restart, it might give us a chance. But the leader's coming up quick. I would take a restart if he laps everyone behind us before he laps us. If we get a caution. There's just not many people close enough to us. It felt like in that street stock race here, we had pretty close racing the whole time, but here we're just kind of stuck in this bubble, unable to make up any ground on the guy ahead of us. Which is unfortunate, but I'm glad I got the screenshot from the exciting race. That was a lot more fun than this one has been. But taking these things to I-55 will be fun too. That's a really cool track. 12 laps to go. Leader's right behind us now. We're not going to be able to hold him off even a little bit. I mean, he's just flying on corner entry. Gaining so much on corner entry and then pretty even down, or not down the straightaway, but on the exit of the corner. Now we're first car one lap down. Hopefully he can get up and lap some other people. More lap traffic that we're about to catch. Let's hit the wall some more. That'll be a good idea. The guy's 0.7 back again. He had pulled away a little bit before that. I think the car in our mirror is second place. Yeah, definitely. We have 25th, I think. Let's go to the bottom, try and get around him. Should be able to. At least I thought we would. Oh, big contact there. We're into the wall. Kind of packed up a little bit ahead of us, but not much. Definitely more fun on the short tracks, at least when you're as slow as I am. We had an upgraded car and we were running first, then maybe this would be more fun. But just struggling back here in 13th. Not much we can do. 3 seconds to the guy ahead of us. Not super exciting. At least we had that awesome race at Peebly before this. Third place just gets by us. 14th is looking like he wants to get up here and pass us. I'm not sure he's going to be able to. Third place here. 4 laps to go. Finally getting to the end of this. We're going to rewind for a second as 3 people on 3 different laps try to get past each other. Guy behind me is only 0.4 back. We need to be careful. I don't want to go through all this and then end up getting 14th. 2 to go as the leaders cross the line. They're coming to the white flag. Leader just crossed the line for the white flag. Hopefully we can hang on to 13th. Leader's coming around for the checkered. And we had no chance to catch the guy in 12th. But we should be able to get 13th. And that's not too bad. We're not going to make much money, but these cars don't make much money for whatever reason. Neither do the street stocks. But that's okay. I think sprint cars make a lot. 5,000 for 13th, plus 2,000 for the sponsor. $7,800, which is good. That'll help a lot, but not nearly as much as the Pro Late model. We're getting closer and closer to 50,000 fans to unlock the national level, and that will be fun once we're able to do that. We're gonna have to save up some money for that once we can get the new late model and stuff. But that'll do it for this one, I think. We're 4th in the standings for the UMP Modified. Just finished up our 7th race of the season out of 26. Long ways to go. Same with the other series as well. Street stock, we're on race 8 of 26. And, whoops. Pro Late model, we are on race 14 of 22. So we can start knocking some of these out and get closer to the end of the season here, and maybe take a break with this car for a bit. Try and get caught up on the other seasons. So, thanks for watching. That was a fun one.